How do you say hair in Khmer?
Eu não sei.
Okay. Kyum.
Kyum.
Are you Khmer?
Kyum kamai.
¿Qué?
Kyum kamai.
Jumdip so Zoya.
Dembasu. Bachao.
Yo no voy a bachao nada, tú bachao.
Bachao.
You bachao. Okay, Jimka.
How do you say hair in Khmer?
Eu não sei.
Okay, in Khmer, hair is sok.
Sock.
Sok.
Sock.
Okay, Zoya, in Khmer, it's jong sok roboh kyum.
Where, mommy?
You have to copy mommy, so listen to mommy say it. Say jong sok
Chalk sock.
roboh
Robot.
kyum.
Kyum.
Are you Khmer?
Kyum.
Hey, yo, black man, what's happening? Peace. Now, no need to even play with this one because let's talk about it. Yo, black men, they always tell you, right? Who is they? We already know who they are, right? They always tell you, oh, you're not good enough. Oh, you're not tall enough. Oh, your beard don't connect. Oh, you're not masculine. Oh, you're not tough. Oh, you're not gangster. Oh, you're not no killer. You feel me? They tell you all of these superficial things. You feel me? They tell you so many things to make you feel bad about who you are as an individual. You feel me? They make you feel bad about who you are as an individual. If you go back and listen to many of my videos, I tell black men, listen, don't even worry about, oh man, my kids won't be black if I don't get with a black woman. Yes, they will, dude. Yes, they will. Because guess what? Your kids are coming from the testicles of a black man, which means your kids are going to always be black, which means the way how the rest of the world looks at your children, they're going to always be black. No matter what country, what city, what society that they grow up in, guess what? Those children will always be viewed as black children. So it doesn't matter if my kids aren't 100% West African ancestry. What does that even mean? Okay, my kid isn't 100% West African descent, so my kid can't run a 4.4 and a 50-yard dash. Who cares about that stupid ass shit? Okay, my kid won't be 6'6", so he can't do reverse windmill dunks on a basketball goal that's 10 feet tall. Okay, so what? Okay, my kid won't be able to run and catch one hand catches like Odell Beckham. I can't run fly routes like Ocho Cinco. Like, no one cares about that because when you talk about blacks and you talk about what they can do at great levels, and it's not only sports, but it's hyper fixated on sports. No one ever talks about black doctors. No one talks about black scientists. No one talks about black authors. No one talks about black entrepreneurs. I mean, maybe a little bit, but that's strictly in America. No one's talking about those kind of accomplishments outside of America. Maybe very specific countries in Africa, but the light isn't shined on our people for anything outside of sports. Let's talk about it. Even in other countries, when you look at the football teams, the real football teams, aka soccer, black players. Countries that supposedly on paper you don't like black people, within society the black people of your population are at the bottom, but guess what? You got us on your international sports teams. You feel me? In your football clubs. So the reality is, black men, hold on. Don't worry about your kid not being some physical specimen. You feel me? Just because they're not 100% black. See, here's another aspect to look at it from, right? Look at what you were able to get back in the States. And see, this is for the guys. Look at what you were able to get back in the States, right? And this is for the guys who are really trying to get their passport, go overseas, right? As you see from the video I played, that's a black man. You can obviously tell his two children, his son and his daughter, are black. Now, black man, we already know the world are fetishizing mixed race babies. So, black men, you might as well look. Think about this. A lot of you dudes back in the States, especially the perceived simp, hopefully you can wake up one day. 10%, I already know you woken up and you already understand this, but Tyrone's and Glock, leave those guys for their own doing. Perceived simp, this is aimed more towards you. Look at what you're able to get in the States. A lot of you dudes are dating women who are 7, 10, 15 years older than you. You're in your 20s. Why are you messing with women in their 30s and taking them serious, going on dates, buying them stuff from the store? What? That's supposed to be for practice. And even then, not even that, bro. You should be able to practice with young women your age. Why do you have to date older women just to have access to something, not even just something decent, just to something? Because I've met more black men who are dating these older women, chopped older women, and if it's not chopped older women, you guys are getting with chopped young shit. I'm like, no way. And then if let's talk about it, because black women feel like they are pseudoscientists when it comes to eugenics. Black women believe that they have the ultimate knowledge on who's gonna make the better children because they look at you. Again, they say they can read you. When they look at you, they believe, okay, based off of the fact that he has a nose like this, and that means he's gonna act like that. Based off of his eyes looking like this, he has a negative cancer tilt. Based off the fact that he has too much upper eyelid exposure, based on the fact that his jawline isn't square enough, based on the fact that he doesn't have a full connecting beard, based on the fact that his hairline doesn't touch his eyebrows, based on the fact that he's not 6'5", based on the fact that he doesn't have large hands and big feet, based on the fact that, like, you see where I'm going with this? Based on your physical features, they believe they can read you. And they're pretty much saying, no, you're at the bottom. So if they have this unlimited, vast pool of knowledge when it comes to eugenics, and they believe Tyrone and Glocktavius are going to make better children, yo, black men, go somewhere else and go make you a good looking baby. I mean, you guys can disagree to it. If you're an average dude, again, we already know average in the States, black women are too extreme. An average dude in their eyes is like a 2 out of 10. We're talking about a guy who is legit 5 out of 10, a 6 out of 10. If that's your stationary position in the States, once you go overseas, that boosts up. If you're a 5, you're pretty much a 6.5. If you're a 6, you're pretty much a 7.5, which means you have access to an upper echelon tier of women. If the black women, especially the ones around your age in the States, you were getting 2 out of 10s, 3 out of 10s, 4 out of 10s. If you were to reproduce with that, you will create a fucking gremlin. You will create something grug and low IQ, a ugly ass baby. Let's keep it a stack, bro. Black women talk about so much how, oh, Tyrone, he look better than you. Oh, because you're a king, because you treat women good, you're unattractive. Shut the fuck up, bitch. See, you know what? That's what I'm talking about. See me? I'm gonna go overseas, busting something nice and pretty, and create me some good looking babies. Guess what? My babies will have, in the words of black women, good hair, right? They will still have melanin skin. Guess what? They're gonna have other attributes that, okay, yeah, my kid can't run a 4.4 in a 50-yard dash, but guess what? My kid now has increased intelligence because we already know, just mind you, as I'm saying this, go on Google and look it up. What is the average IQ of black people? Listen, is every black person IQ going to be at that level? I believe it was like 84. I believe it was 84. Is every black person level going to be at that? Is every black person IQ going to be at that level of 84? I believe it was 84, 85. No. But reality is, if you're reproducing, the women at least, if the women are reproducing with Tyrone Glocktavius, who baseline IQ is 75, 70, borderline retardation, what do you think the kids will come out to be? So if you take your intelligence, black men, to another group, reproduce, do it the right way. Come on, man. Come on, man. And guess what, black men? They're gonna be so angry at the fact that you went and your kid has, in their words, quote unquote, good hair, right? Your kid is living a high class lifestyle, a rich, a wealthy lifestyle in their country, because the reality is you're not bringing them back, especially black men. Maybe white guys might do it. Maybe older men who are just now traveling in their 50s and 60s, maybe he might do it. Younger men, Gen Z men, millennial men, yo, we're not bringing no women back to the States. For what? For what? We're trying to stay over there, live a good life over there, raise our families in good lives, good situations, good economical standings over there. Come back for what? Nah, nah. Listen, you guys can keep playing those games. I'm not doing that. You guys can keep dealing with them. I'm not doing that. You guys can keep trying to convince somebody to deal with you, to give you a chance that looks at you as less than. Your value to them is not even zero. It's a negative value. And before I even end it, when you look at most black American kids, they're not even equipped with the right knowledge from the jump. If you go overseas in a country where there is a language barrier and you get to have an opportunity to have children, guess what? Your kids will grow up learning how to speak English, which will be their secondary language and the primary language of that country, right? You can also, because you're an American citizen, you can apply for your kids to have US citizenship and they're just born in whatever country that you're currently in. So now your kid has dual citizenship. Now your kid will have two languages underneath their belt, if not three, because guess what? You have the finances, right, to pay for tutors to come teach your kids things that you can't teach them. Boom. So now you just lined your kid up for a high level of success. And even with whatever social problems your kid could possibly be involved in within these other countries, guess what? They're living a upper class lifestyle, which means it negates a strong portion of those problems. Is it foolproof? No. Does all the problems go away? No. But we already know it's the same thing in America. Yeah, race plays a part, but as a black man, if you got money, race doesn't matter no more. I mean, unless you want to be out there acting like Glocktavius and Tyrone's and you attracting police attention, that's a different story. But for the most part, just like anywhere, money controls a lot of things. Money makes the world go round. And guess what? People are willing to overlook race. People are willing, listen, as a even even as a black man, if I was Michael Jordan status, Michael Jordan money, you think they care about me, a white man, a KKK Klans member? You think he cares about me dating his white daughter? Guess what? If you get pregnant by this man, if you marry that man, our family. See, that's one thing that people overseas value a whole lot more than Americans, especially black Americans. They value family. And I'm not throwing a diss towards black America as a group because we already know who I'm talking about. We already know who controls our group. We already know that 80% of children are born into single parent households, or children born out of wedlock are automatically disposed to single parent households, and we already know who has custody. So let's not even get into the specifics, right? Family is important to people outside of America. America puts money over everything. Money is over religion, money's over health, money's over family. In these other countries, I'm not saying they wouldn't put money over everything else, but family tends to triumph a lot of things. People want to still have great connections with their family. Listen, as a black man, and you do date black women in America, when was the last time a black woman took you home to go meet her parents? What? Black women get pregnant by a dude and then bring that guy to go meet the parents. Who you got pregnant by? Gloctavius? Anyways. Anyways, black men, you see the advantages? You see what I'm talking about? And again, I know you black men be worried about, oh, my kid won't look like me, bro. We have the strongest genetics on the planet. We have the strongest genetics on the planet. We have the strongest genetics on the planet. There is no way, as a black man, if you rip inside of a woman that's not black or the farthest thing from black, that when those kids are born, even with a lighter skin tone, they're still going to have a black phenotype. Guess what? People will look at that kid and say, well, obviously your kid is black. Anyways, yo, I'm done. I'm done. Yo, black men, listen, you have options. Don't limit yourself. Don't make any mistakes out here dealing with them, man. Stack your money, get your paper, get your passport. I'm out. Peace.